Okay, hello Aquarius. Let's get into your mid-August reading for August 2025. But whenever you're finding this message, I hope that you find a message here for you today. And let me know down in the comments if it resonates. And if it does, feel free to like, subscribe, share. So let's get into it. I have just been really in my feelings today, feeling a lot of energy today. And like there's this collective shift happening right now in this. I don't know if any other divine feminine presenting people out there have been feeling I just like this deep inner cleansing energy, all this grief coming up around my heart today. So sending you all a lot of love if you're feeling that wave coming through, but it also feels really good. It feels really good to feel and to move through energies. So yeah. We already have one card out. We have ancestor healing. So that is just so powerful to be pulling as the first card of the day, with just everything I've been feeling this morning. Whoa, so only one flipped over, so I'm going to take it. Soul retrieval. Wow. Yeah, still in this like middle world energy between worlds. Yeah. So, okay, so we have, I already showed you that. We have reflection here as the last card. And the numbers 1, 29, and 22, and 9. So lots of 2s, 9s, and 1s. Definitely this energy of rebalancing, releasing, cleansing. We have this dance card on the bottom of the deck. So I just feel like there's this need to move this energy out of our bodies in whatever way feels good to us. Whether that's going to a yin class, and yin gives us this opportunity to create space in our bodies and our minds and to really sit with our feelings in certain positions. So it doesn't always have to be dancing or moving a ton to tap into those deeper energies and release things. But overall, I'm just getting this deep sense of we are healing on a really deep internal level from within that's really helping us to create new healed roots, to heal our roots from the ground up and to create a new life for ourselves. And still in this in-between world, taking time to reflect and clear our energy so that we can come into a deeper place within ourselves. So really potent sacred energy in the air right now. Let's get into the tarot and see what comes up. King of Cups. Knight of Wands. Ten of Swords. The Hanged Man. The Queen of Wands. The Ten of Cups. Let's see about the future here. The Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. And the Four of Wands. All right, Aquarius. The Devil card on the bottom. Three of Swords. Ten of Wands. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we have the King of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Swords here. So I'm picking up this energy that I wanna clarify. So, okay. We have this Devil card on the bottom here, and we have the Three of Swords underneath, the Ten of Wands, and then this Nine of Pentacles. So I do get the sense that you could have went through something emotionally difficult, maybe with a karmic soulmate, or, this doesn't necessarily, the word karmic doesn't mean negative or positive. It just means that there's a lot of energy there that needs to be worked through in this lifetime. But you know your story best. So I wanted to mention that before I shuffle and get some clarifiers on this King of Cups energy, because I feel like that Devil energy is related to this recent past situation. So let's pull a couple more cards before we get too much into it. I want to see what this King of Cups is about. The World card. Okay. I'm just going to pull one more. Let's pull one more on this King of Cups, please. So we got the Moon card and the Two of Swords. Okay, so I feel as though this could have played out over the last full moon that we just recently had in Aquarius, which was in your sign, so that would make sense. Excuse me. And that is so good. That's just like, when like you drink a drink and it just like hits and it gives you dopamine? Really nice. Anyways, I feel like this could have played out during the last full moon in Aquarius, and it forced you to really go within to understand how you feel about something. I feel as though someone could have made an offer towards you with that Ace of Cups on the bottom here. And the King of Cups, I always get this energy of like, I like to clarify him just because I get this sense sometimes that it could seem like a good offer, but this person might not, like they could feel a lot of feelings, but might not know how to always express those emotions properly. And it feels like behind all this like deep emotion and stuff was a lot of like maybe seemingly mature right on the outside, but actually more like a knight, someone who has a lot of emotions and feelings and passion, and they could just be moving faster than they are really sitting and processing their emotions. So they're offering you a cup before they've like really matured, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And that I don't get like a malicious energy at all from this person, but more so I get the sense that they're just like ahead of themselves and have some more maturing to do. They could have went through a really difficult time in the past, and this passion that they feel for you is motivating them to come toward you. But ultimately, I think them coming towards you is what was meant to happen in this lifetime. They could be a karmic soulmate, but it was like the energy of them coming towards you landed in a place of you being able to close out an old cycle that this person basically represented. And again, it forced you to really go within yourself to get clear about how you feel. Most likely over this last full moon in Aquarius we had, which really pushed you into that Nine of Pentacles energy we had on the bottom before I shuffled. Really pushing you into, your abundance, your self-worth, and really understanding yourself on a deeper level. Yes. So let's pull, I want to go into the present moment of this reading, but I want to pull one card on this Hangman before I say too much. King of Wands. Okay. So you could be currently in this like moment of pause, which could feel a little unsettling at this point. But we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands coming out here. So whether it is this person from the past maturing and stepping into themselves in a deeper level, this could definitely be a fire sign with water. I feel as though it's either this person coming back around from the past or a new, more dynamic person coming forward. And it does feel like how I was talking about this reflection, soul retrieval energy, there is this like pause moment here in the present before this comes together. But I believe this is going to happen rather quickly, like in the present moment. But there is this sense of like peace. Maybe not peace, maybe a time of maybe you're having some anxiety and stuff, but what Spirit is asking you to do is really surrender into the peace and like let go of the fear and the worry and understand, like lean into your worthiness and your worth, regardless of which one you are, if you're the masculine or the feminine. There's this need to like just surrender the fear and the worry. And again, as long as you're like moving through life with a good heart and clear intentions and authenticity, like you really can't go wrong. So I just feel like you really need to just kind of let yourself feel how you feel and accept it. Just so it's not as difficult to move through. But yeah, I do feel like I'm speaking to a feminine. You could be masculine. Just switch the roles if you need. But definitely just picking up on a very dynamic and strong feminine with the potential to create this beautiful life with somebody else. Like this feminine has the space to be able to really hold a beautiful connection at this point in their lives. And I feel like there is just this like pause before this coming together. So let's pull one more card on the Hangman. Now that we have both the King and Queen of Wands here, let's just see. Yeah. Okay. Chariot on the bottom. Wow. Yeah, so I feel like there's going to be an offer that comes through small, but you guys are an energetic match, which is so exciting. So in the future, and we do have this Chariot card movement forward on the bottom. So in the future, I am picking up a lot of Cancer energy in this reading specifically, and fire signs. We have that 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. So someone could be coming back around from the past. Again, you know your story best. So you could either be dealing with 2 people, or you have a partner from the past that's like glowing up into this King energy and this more dynamic energy. But there needed to be like space and rebalancing in between the connection before, and this like starting off from something small, like restarting instead of this like super messy kind of like passionate, like not clear energy coming through with this offer, like coming from like a place of pain and hurt too. There needed to be this sacred pause for healing and reflection, and literally everything that came out in the beginning of this reading. Ancestor healing, soul retrieval, and reflection for both sides. You both needed to take a pause, a sacred pause to really heal on a deep, visceral level. Like, pain that came way before you with your relatives and with how they did relationships. It's like you were releasing so much more than what's on the surface. I'm feeling really emotional because, like, whew, this is like the energy I was feeling before I even opened this reading, but it's just really powerful. Um, and I just feel like ancestor healing is becoming really important, and it really is just such a gift to be here and to be able to heal and to be able to feel things that people before us didn't have the capacity or the space to feel. So really just honoring all of that energy coming through here. And let's look at this Six of Cups. So we have the Strength card coming through. I need to get it together. I'm a Pisces, like what can I say? Um, Interesting. So we have this Strength card on the bottom with the Six of Cups. So I feel like I want to pull one more card on this Six of Cups. Okay. The Five of Cups. Okay. So I feel like someone from the past could come back from a place of fear because I see you stepping into this new abundant energy. It's either that or, and we have this strength card, like you have the strength to overcome it, or we have this situation where this person is becoming this King of Wands and you're coming together. You need to be able to decipher that for yourself. Like when these people come towards you, if you have more than one option, because we do have the Seven of Cups. So I feel like there are going to be multiple options around you. And you're going to need to be able to decipher what is suited for you and what is most nourishing for you and what like is coming from maybe childhood patterning and stuff like that. But ultimately, you are leading out the reading with the Four of Wands. So let's go into the extended. I want to dive deeper into these choices that you have. We'll pull a couple more cards on the Six of Cups just to kind of see a little bit clearer what that energy is. And of course, we'll go into the Four of Wands. And I want to pull cards for all the fire signs and the water signs. But again, definitely picking up heavy on that Cancer energy. And we'll definitely do some oracle cards. We'll use my magical unicorn oracle because we are in Leo season and I want to bring in some of this lighter energy into the reading. I was going to start with them, but I was like, I wasn't feeling that light energy. So we'll honor it for the end. But okay. I'll see you over there. And if not, I hope to see you guys soon. I will be getting to the September reading shortly. And if you ever want a personal reading from me, the link is in the description box below, along with lots of other fun videos and, of course, the extended reading down below as well. Okay, see you later. Bye.